All right, everybody, welcome. This is a weekly ancestor reading. If you like the ancestor readings, I noticed when I did them for the full zodiac, y'all really liked them. So I'm going to do that again. Next week, I'll be doing the May readings, straight up May readings for each zodiac sign. I'll do an extended for this reading. This is meant to be a message from the ancestors to whoever watches this video. In the extended, I will do a card or two for each zodiac sign just to give you a little bit of guidance that's more particular, specific to you. All right, so this is the new deck that I just received. Thank you to whoever sent this to me. Again, I didn't get a card or anything, but Angels and Ancestors Oracle book, or this is the book, this is the deck. And I was opening it when I was unboxing it, and I was inside the front cover. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. So, love that. To this week, we are having the new moon in Aries. It is an eclipse, a solar eclipse. This is the beginning of the North nodes moving into Aries and Libra. It's a very powerful energy, very powerful portal energy. And what we're doing is we're working on clearing all of the soul contracts, all of the programs that are in our bodies, in our minds, in our DNA. We're clearing all of that. Tomorrow for my not my ancestor group, my ascension group at 3:30 Eastern time. I'm going to be doing a clearing for you. Same thing for Pathfinders at 1 o'clock. We'll do something a little bit different because I know there's a lot of people in both of those groups. So we'll be doing some work around affirmations, and we'll be doing a clearing. Okay, so affirmations that will help you really get back in your body, get back in yourself. If you're dealing with any kind of energy that needs to leave, anything that isn't here for your best and highest good will be eclipsed out by this energy this week. So what say you, ancestors? Let's see where we go here. For you, underneath is Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. It's lovely. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Very good activity. And Lord, take charge with authority. Aries energy. Wow. Okay. So this is something that we are doing. I know this is a fire sign, but I'm getting a very loud message about it really needs to reside in your heart. So any kind of action you take from this new moon, from this eclipse energy, right? Everything is out of the way. We're clearing the way, clearing the space, needs to come from a heart space. So if you have been dealing with anybody who is not coming from a heart space, or they might be coming from an anger or some kind of low vibration space like shame or fear or something like that. If you've been dealing with anybody who is like kind of consistently in that energy, I feel like those people are going to kind of part away from your life, because it is an energy that is not being supported anymore. So expect to have people leave, or situations or experiences, jobs, bosses, frenemies, people who, may not be, they're not, bad people or anything. They're just not coming from a heart space. They're not coming from a place of community or fellowship or connection at all. They're just really using the energy of Aries in a very kind of self-centered way. And so that's something that is being eclipsed out, I feel like, from the collective even. So it's almost like a group clearing. Oh yeah, a group clearing. So this is not just one of us. It's not just your individual soul contracts that are being cleared here. It is from the collective. That's big. Okay, that's big. So let's see. Deep breath, everybody. All right, 6 of Cups underneath, and the Moon card. This is about fear, okay? And there's the Hierophant card, which is Taurus. There's this Knight of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, Queen of Wands. Okay, that's pretty amazing. Also the Death card under here. So this is I gotta take it. This is very transformative energy. And I feel like there's a pattern that's showing up for you right now from childhood, dealing with somebody who was not very kind or good, or just really kind of stuck in them in their own need to be in charge or something like that, right? We're talking about Aries energy. We're talking about a shift of power or of sovereignty, right? Getting your sovereignty back, taking back your power, removing people from your experience that are set in ways that are about controlling other people, anything like that. Does that ring a bell? All right, we're clearing that away. This is absolutely coming to an end. I've seen this in a couple of readings this week, so it's really interesting to me. Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. The message I'm really getting pretty loudly is bide your time. And I do feel like this doesn't need to be your action. The action that you're taking is something more on a spiritual level. It's about coming back into yourself, into your heart chakra, right? It's about clearing, allowing the universe to clear the person out of your life or clear the experience out of your life. You don't have to do anything. Okay? I feel like the ancestors are saying, listen, let us handle this. Let us handle this. And there's definitely this energy of confusion here and maybe subterfuge. That's a big word. Well, not really. It's just that it feels a little bit like fancy for lying. All right, that word's a little bit fancy to me, and it's not fancy at all. This situation was it's very clear to you that you're not on the same wavelength or on the same channel with this person. You could come out of it in much more powerful way. King of Pentacles. I've been seeing the King of Pentacles. Now you could be dealing with someone who's an earth sign, okay? And someone that may control through money or may control through ideas or try to, just be generally nasty here. There's a lot more coming in for you because this person has kind of worked on undercutting your self-confidence or undercutting your ability to really take action on your own behalf. There is some kind of situation that is not true. It's not true. Seven of Swords and Seven of Cups. There's nothing true about the idea or ideas that this person is trying to perpetuate. And I just feel like they're afraid. You might recognize this, or this might be the behavior that has been kind of instilled in you as something that it has meaning or has purpose for you. But I feel like a lot of decisions are based in fear for this person or for this experience. And, there's a lot of sugarcoating, or there's a lot of like lying to oneself about things, a lot of, making things appear differently than they really are, kind of muddying the waters. And I just feel like getting grounded, coming into yourself, doing the work of that. For some of you, you've been doing the work of that for quite a long time. I've got 3 sevens here, and I got a couple of 6s here, but three sevens is meaningful. Sevens are a spiritual number, and I really see the Chariot somewhere in my head. I mean, I'm getting some fast movement here. The Death card is showing up as transformation out of this. So when this is occurring, when this change is happening, it's really important to stay in your heart chakra. It's very important to do that. The King of Pentacles, get yourself stable and grounded as we move into Taurus season. This is really a really good way to take what you've been wanting to create, kind of moving away from this. Like, let's clear the energy. Just let it happen. Let the universe get rid of connections or experiences that are no longer on your path. You don't have to do that lesson again, okay? And so being anchored here is what the gift of Taurus is, that we now know what our values are. We now know how we value ourselves. And sometimes self-worth and value comes from seeing this nonsense that someone is trying to create in your life that is confusing or whatever it is. And you're like, oh, That's a bunch of lies. If you don't have a lot of self-confidence, you could believe people who tell you that, oh, you're worthless, or you're insecure, or you're this, you're that, whatever. You could believe them, or you may have believed them. And now there's not that option, because I just feel like you see their nonsense for what it is, fear-based kind of manipulation. And so what the nice piece of this is, you're moving on from a mindset that is old, that is an old story that was told to you either as a child, the Six of Cups here. This person may not even still be alive, okay? But the I said this, I think it might have been today on the morning message, that the story, yeah, the morning message for Tuesday, if you hang on to a story, you stay in that cycle. You stay in that paradigm. You stay in that timeline. You stay right there. There is no movement. If you believe that nonsense, if you believe that as true, then you're going to stay stuck. This makes me feel like, no, I know my worth and value, King of Pentacles. I'm going to move on from this. And it might have been a long time in coming, the Seven of Pentacles. This card is the Ten of Cups, which is a beautiful outcome card of this particular part of the reading. And let's see where you're going. So the Six of Swords is saying, hey, there's something better coming in. There's something more stable and solid. This could even be a windfall, or it's almost like this person was blocking your manifestation of prosperity. Because if we don't know our worth and value, we can't attract that value to us. We can't have that coming in. So I'm going to continue on with this. Like I said, I'll pull a Sacred Forest Oracle card and a tarot card for each zodiac sign to give you a little more advice. And I'm going to do a full Celtic cross in the extended, so it's almost like a second reading. Okay, all right, but we'll keep on going and see where we go with this. All right, link is below. Link is below for all of those programs I was talking about, including Spiritual Business, which is starting next week. Okay, link is below. I will see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.